Alright, hey guys, remember CTG back in the video. With this, remember you guys some Blue Eyes combos. So you guys saw that Blue Eyes recently got some new support, and it's pretty great support as you're going to see with these three combos. So here I'm going to get started with a combo that just kind of gives you an idea of the line of what the deck is able to do. And here it doesn't matter these two monsters exactly, but we just want to have a monster that can bring out the link and then something to bring out after we use the field spell. So typically it's going to be a level 1 light monster here. So in this instance we're going to be using Sage with Eyes of Blue, and then we just need a level 4 lower dragon or spellcaster monster just so that we're able to bring out the link monster. So we're going to be doing exactly that. We're going to normal summon out our Kaiser Seahorse, go into the Spirit with the Eyes of Blue, activate its effect here in order to add ourselves the Mausoleum of White. Then we can use the Mausoleum of White here in order to target the Spirit with Eyes of Blue and then pitch our Blue Eyes White Dragon. So that's great because then we can tribute our Spirit with Eyes of Blue in order to special summon out a Blue Eyes from the hand or grave, and we're going to be summoning out our Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then we get an additional normal summon from the Mausoleum of White, so then we're going to be doing that in order to get out our Sage with Eyes of Blue, and then synchro summon and go into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Then here I'm just going to show you, typically you don't want to just activate Spirit Dragon's effect right away because it's going to be destroyed during the end phase, but I'm just showing you right now. You can go into your Blue Eye Spirit Ultimate Dragon, and then showing you that the nice thing about Blue Eye Spirit Ultimate Dragon is that even when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, so obviously most of the time it's going to be destroyed from Blue Eye Spirit Dragon's effect, where during the end phase of that turn that it's summoned, it gets destroyed. You can special summon a light dragon monster from your grave, so a lot of options that you can get out here. So in this instance, I'm just going to get on my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Not that crazy, obviously, but just showing you guys here, that's the standard line that we're building off. So that's going to be the standard combo, just two generic monsters from the deck, pretty generic for the deck, and then we're going to build off of that. So let's go to the next combo that I have for you guys. Alright guys, so for the second combo that I have for you, we're going to be using Neo Kaiser Seahorse and a card to discard. So we're going to normal summon out the Kaiser Seahorse, and we're just going to link away into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Trigger the Kaiser Seahorse's effect and use the Spirit with Eyes of Blue effect here. So we're going to be getting our Mausoleum of White, and then we're going to pitch ourselves the Maiden of White. Then we can use the Mausoleum of White, so you can see we're building off of the previous combo, just like I said here. So we're going to be doing what we did previously. Tribute, get out ourselves our Blue Eyes White Dragon, and this is the nice thing about putting our Maiden of White in the grave, is that when you special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon, you're going to be able to get this card back out. Use Maiden of White's effect here in order to search out our True Light. So True Light is pretty amazing for this deck now, just because not only, obviously the main risk of this card is that if it's sent from the field to the grave, it is going to destroy all monsters you control, so you have to keep that in mind, but you are going to be able to set up a bunch of negates, so it's pretty difficult for your opponent to do that. But regardless, we're going to be using its effect here to set a spell slash trap directly from the deck that specifically lists Blue Eyes White Dragon. So here we're going to be getting our Brayers with Eyes of Blue, which is an amazing new card for the deck, as you can discard one card in order to add one level 1 Light Tuner and one spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon. So we're going to be doing exactly that here. We're going to be discarding and getting ourselves the White Stone of Ancients and our Ultimate Fusion. Then we get a normal summon out the White Stone of Ancients. And here you want to use the effect of Prayers with Eyes of Blue just so that you can attach the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to our Blue Eyes White Dragon. And so you might be asking why exactly we're going to do that, especially since we're going to be synchro summoning after. And that's because we want to use Ultimate Fusion here in order to synchro summon into the Magia. So first we're going to go into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and then we're going to set our Ultimate Fusion here. Then we're going to get ourselves the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. And so with Magia, you do need a Chaos card, so we're going to get ourselves the Chaos form here. And search ourselves out the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. So now we can use Spirit Dragon's effect, get ourselves the Blue Eye Spirit Ultimate Dragon, and then use our Ultimate Fusion in order to get ourselves the Magia. So you saw that's why you want to pitch the Ultimate Dragon, or I guess get onto the board and then let it go to the grave, and get our Chaos back into the deck, and get ourselves the Dragon Magia Master. And so this is a pretty powerful setup here, because we do have the Dragon Master Magia, that makes it so you essentially have 3 negates, as you can negate 1 spell, 1 monster, and 1 trap. And then we do have our Blue Eye Spirit Ultimate Dragon that's able to negate 1 face-up card on the field. But yeah, we get 4 points of interaction here that's going to be pretty difficult for your opponent to deal with, and you can see that it was just from a 1.5 card combo. So let's go to the final combo that I have for you guys. Alright guys, so the final combo that I have for you is using the Neo Kaiser Seahorse and 2 cards to discard. So we're going to be doing a similar thing as we did with the previous combos. Usually a lot of these combos are going to start here. So you typically just want to go into Link 1 and get your Mausoleum of White. Use his effect here, get ourselves the Blue Eyes White Dragon, bring it out onto the board. Then of course use the Maiden of White's effect, get itself out. Use the effect here, tribute, and get ourselves the True Light. Then activate the True Light effect here in order to get the Prayers with Eyes of Blue. Activate its effect, discard a card, get ourselves a Sage with Eyes of Blue. Then let it increase its life points, or its attack stat, but really we're just going to be using its effect here in order to get Ultimate Dragon onto the board. Get Sage with Eyes of Blue onto the board, get ourselves the Master with Eyes of Blue. Then we can Synchro Summon, go into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, tribute it, get ourselves the Ancient Fairy Dragon. So you can see this is where we're starting to deviate, as now we can use this Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect here in order to destroy our field spell and get ourselves the Dragon Ravine. Activate our Dragon Ravine here, discard a card, so you can see that's the second card we needed to discard, and that's in order to get the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon onto the grave here. So then we're going to Fusion Summon into our Dragon Master Magia. Use the Ancient Fairy Dragon in order to special summon out the Master with Eyes of Blue. And you can see it's not going to be able to activate its effect because it has to be normal summoned, but that's fine, we're just going to be using its graveyard effect later on. And for now we're going to be Synchro Summoning into the Exile Synchro Stardust Dragon. Activate its effect here, get ourselves the Maiden of White. Then we can use the graveyard effect of the Master of White here in order to target the Maiden of White and use both of their effects. So with the Maiden of White, we're going to get ourselves the Sage with Eyes of Blue, and then we're going to be able to get the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then we can Synchro Summon, go into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon once again. And you can see it's a pretty powerful setup already, as we still have the 3 negates here in the form of Dragon Master Magia. But we are going to be building off of this. And keep in mind too that we do have Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. That's pretty annoying. I mean, neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time, which is kind of niche, but if you're playing against a Pendulum deck, sometimes you just want to sit on this. But regardless of that, once returned during either player's turn, when an effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate the activation. So if you time this right, you can get an extra negate using the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. But regardless, we're going to be getting ourselves the Maiden of White. Uses the effect here, and then we're going to use the effect of Exile Synchro Stardust Dragon in order to get ourselves the Stardust Dragon. Synchro Summon, go into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and then bring out our Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon. And this is the nice thing about Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, is that you can use this effect multiple times to just tribute and get ourselves a light dragon. So we're going to be doing exactly that to get ourselves the Crimson Dragon. Then we can use Crimson Dragon's effect, search out our Synchro Rumble, which is an extra card that we're able to search here. Then we can use Synchro Dragon's effect in order to get ourselves our level 12 Hotbright Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. So again, a lot of people don't like doing this lock, but it is important for you guys to know that the deck is capable of doing the Calamity lock here. So we're going to be doing exactly that. And so, in case you guys don't know, Hotbright Dragon Archfiend King Calamity, when it's Synchro Summon, you can activate this effect. For the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects on the field. So pretty straightforward. They just can't do anything as soon as this gets on the board. But regardless, we did have the 3 negates. We had the Spirit Dragon that was able to negate as well. We had the Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon that's able to negate something on the board. And then we do have the Hotbright Dragon Archfiend King Calamity that of course was able to just end it there. And of course Stardust Dragon, if they want to play something that's going to wipe your board, you can use this to protect it. But I hope that gives you an idea of what this deck is capable of doing. I think Blue Eyes is definitely a lot stronger than it was previously, as before it really was just running a bunch of bricks, and now it feels like they can actually get a very powerful end board. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.